And then, of course, we would have done something a little different with the 10 horns there on the art, but instead we just have this logo. What's
We've
up
got
with
this cool. It's the seal. We have a seal now, Gonz.
Oh,
it's the seal of Canary Cry
You must
NewsTalk.
put this on your right foot or left shoulder if you would like to continue listening to the show.
Well, for those who are just listening and not watching, you can see the image on your podcast player there. And yes, it's been 10 years. In the past, our logos have more or less just been me spending 10 minutes on Photoshop and not being very good at Photoshop. And, this will work. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, cool. And then we just keep it for 10 years. So I thought for the 10-year anniversary, it would be a great opportunity to introduce, whether we call it a new logo or the seal of Canary Cry NewsTalk. And I think it's pretty cool. I commandeered the skills of some Canary Cry, of course, one Canary Cry artist. I worked diligently with Sir Dove, Knight of Rusbeltia, and he was very talented Canary Cry NewsTalk artist, but also very patient with me because every little piece of this, I would send him long emails about little tweaks. We went back and forth for a few months, actually. So this thing is, took months. I mean, I think we started working on it back in November, and literally I've just put the finishing touches on it before we started the show today. And yeah, it's kind of based off of, look.
Look,
if you know us, if you know what we're about, we like to poke fun. We like to do some tongue in cheek. We like to refer to a lot of the sort of Illuminati illusions in all sorts of different ways. But you'll notice that the seal of Canary Cry here is loosely based on the seal of the United States, but instead of a phoenix/eagle, we've got a canary, a wide-winged canary, opening his wings wide, ready to spread the truth. He's got a ribbon going through his mouth there that has some Latin on it that says cogitare extra caviam, which means, can you guess?
Think outside the cage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So we've got some think outside the cage in Latin there. When we're looking at it, in its right hand, there is a katana. Gonz, that's you. There's a Viking axe. That is me. And you'll notice that there is also an arrow. Yes, and that arrow, that's you, producers. That's right. The canary is armed with 3 weapons there. And yeah, I thought the arrow was cool for the producers because they're sort of, they're a ranged weapon.
Right.
They're fighting the battle from a little bit further away, covering their homies, Basil and Gonz. Now, in the other hand, you'll see sort of 3 intertwined angry snakes. And those angry snakes represent sort of the adversary. You've got, I've been sort of calling them corruption, coercion, and there was another C word that I can't remember right now. I have it written down somewhere.
Conflict.
Conflict, something like that. And
coronavirus.
Yes, but they also sort of represent, the centers of power that we sort of try to resist, or at least analyze or whatever. Hoping to take some power out of the bite. And of course, they're snakes because they're all wrapped up with the adversary as well. So you've got corporations, you've got governments, and you've got media. You've got the lies,
We leave it open for interpretation.
Yeah, there's a lot of interpretation here. I was not planning on doing this full thing, but there's more little Easter eggs for those who want to. Confusion. Yes, thank you. Estimating 1. You got it. It is confusion. That was the other one.
Good.
Yeah. That was for the sort of news corporations, the confusion. There's some other Easter eggs that I will let people find on their
Why
own.
why don't you do one on the shield, because it brings us into the next thing.
Yeah, I was going to go through the shield. So on the top, you've got the crown of thorns there. Of course, Jesus at the top. On the bottom, you've got an open book, both for truth and the scriptures. On the left-hand side, we had a little fun with it. You've got a pyramid, all-seeing eye of providence or whatever, with an X through it, because we're taking down the secret societies. And on the right side there, you've got a friendly looking robot head that also has X's for eyes.